back with another subscriber first wholesale deal interview, and I'm gonna let you guys make sure that he'll break it down for you so you know exactly. So there's no secrets, there's no hiding. He's gonna share with you all the tips, tricks, and all the secrets on how he got his first wholesale deal. Literally just started 2 months ago and made 22G. So you guys put your thumbs together and help me welcome my boy Victor. What's going on, player?
What's up, King? What's up? How you doing?
Good, man. Hey, so where you based out of?
I live in California. I'm in LA.
Gotcha.
Hills.
Nice, man. For those of you who's watching this, please, if this video add any value to you, please show me, my guest, some love. Boom, smash the thumbs up. Really help out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, too, is comment down below if you recently got your first wholesale deal. I love to bring you onto the channel so you can share your stories. Hit me up on Instagram. Go to Khang, Khang like a period WTM, and make sure you show me the proof. Show me that money. All right. And I did a video, and I think I got a DM from Victor on TikTok saying, "Hey, Khang, I'm about to close my, first wholesale deal for 22G." Honestly, man, I get like a lot of these email DMs sometimes, and some of them are not real, right? Some of them are baloney. So I wasn't sure, dude. I wasn't sure if you for real, man. But when I saw that wire, baby, that's right, baby.
Hey, let's go.
So, Victor, for those that, if you can share a little bit about, I like the raw stuff, dude. So share a little bit about your background, your story, and then how did you got into wholesaling?
Yeah, for sure, man. So literally, I saw your TikTok in February 2020. This is about when Corona is about to kind of, take effect. We didn't know though, it wasn't full lockdown or anything. And I was just on TikTok, saw your video about wholesaling, and I liked it. I didn't know really what you were talking about, but I went ahead and was like, that sounds interesting. You're like, let's go get this Monet. And I was like, I got to listen to this guy, you know what I'm saying? But basically, I was doing solar sales earlier this year. I was just generating leads. Literally, I was freaking tirelessly, hours on hours, knocking on doors, just straight cold knocking. It's a grind, man. It's a grind. And out here in LA, it's hot, super hot all the time. So, I would be sweating and, maybe get a lead and then have to rely on a closer to go, close it, my leads.
Victor, so if you don't mind sharing, how much are you making from that a year?
I don't work there anymore.
Okay, but how much did you used to make?
Probably like maybe 3,000 or 2,000 a month. If I got lucky, And some months I roll over from the last month because I wouldn't get a deal or anything, It wasn't under my control fully, I had to rely on a closer to go ahead and do the job, because closing's the hardest job in my opinion, definitely.
Yep, no, dude, bro, no, I completely agree with you. And dude, I did a video on TikTok and everybody got so upset, dude, about I got a picture of the construction.
Yeah.
And then there's people that just work at home. My whole point, dude, my point to that video, dude, I did a ton of manual labor, dude. When I was 6, dude, I was already on the rice field hustling, right? I was doing a lot of manual labor. I was working at a factory for 8 years. My point there is that if you're just working hard, grinding, right? Thinking that, you know what, you're going to get rich from this. Like, it's not going to happen, right? You got to work smarter. You got to think of ideas of, hey, what you need to do, and take that ideas, dude, and then go execute it, and then get people to help you build your dreams.
Yeah.
So when I was sharing that, people get all sour. People are like, "Whoa, Khang, you're picking on the labor worker, blah 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 blah." So, anyways, dude, so to me, it's the people with the job mindset will not understand or see what I'm trying to show them.
Definitely, man. 100%. You know what? I comment on your videos all the time on TikTok because I see a lot of people just getting kind of offended. I'm like, yo, if you guys want to listen to this, like, this is real, like, this is raw. He's not going to be nice about it. And I really appreciate that, because not many people have that mindset where they can, like actually see above, you know, they got to see looking downwards. So it's
absolutely, man.
Definitely.
I mean, dude, I mean, bro, when I was working at the factory, dude, I wasn't aware of anything like this because I wasn't surrounded by people that have entrepreneur mindset that actually give me ideas. Social media wasn't like it is today, right? Back then, right? I mean, you're talking about 18 years ago. And I was just grinding away, dude. I was the hardest, dude. I was working extremely hard for the company, bro. And I was just grinding away, grinding and save my money. I just grind, save my money, grind and save my money. And then obviously knowing what I know now, I just knew that that is not the route to go if you want to become financially free. You know, working harder is not going to do it. My brother works way harder than me, bro. He is a mechanic, works way harder than me. But one phone call, one deal, boom. I make one deal, he makes it in a whole entire year.
Exactly, man. No,
okay, dude.
Yeah.
So so Victor, let's talk about your first wholesale deal, bro.
Definitely, man. So this isn't like, you know, one of those fantasy deals where you get a cold call and you get them to sign that same day type deal. You know, a lot of people look for those easy deals like, yo, is it that easy? I call, I get someone in the contract and I get 20K. You know, it's not that easy. You know, wholesaling is simple, but it's not easy. So a lot of people think it's easy money or something. You know, it could be if you do the right things. So basically, I started doing this 2 months ago because I was studying wholesaling since I saw your video. You know, I'd go on YouTube, I'd watch your videos, I'd go on your YouTube and TikToks, all this. So I was kind of, you know, not into the wholesaling really. I was just studying it while I was doing solar. I decided to leave solar in like, I don't know, July maybe or something like this. And August is when I first started for sure wholesaling. I was like, all right, I'm going to make a schedule for myself. I'm going to do 1 to 5 every day, just wholesaling straight, like 5 hours. So I did that for about 20 days. And August 20th is when I texted someone named Barney, and this guy was out in Tennessee. You know, I was doing this first out here, and you know, LA is super competitive, super saturated, and like wholesaling is super hard here. But you know, it's possible. But it's, you know, my first deal, I was like, let me go somewhere else. I went out to Tennessee. He replied to me saying like, you know, he was interested, and you know, he confessed to me he was willing to sell the house at tax appraisal price, and I was like, that's boom, you know, that's always market value, always. So I was like hounding him. So I was super interested. I was trying to get him on the phone. He ghosted me, man. I'm not gonna lie. He ghosted me for about like a month. You know, we kept sending texts back and forth. He would like reply and then like take a week to reply, and then, you know, but in between I was texting him like, yo, hope you had a great weekend. We're still interested in buying this, like that, you know, just keeping up every couple weeks, every couple days, I would be sending him texts. Finally in September, the end of September, he texted me saying, I'm ready to sell October 1st. And dude, it was like the golden ticket. It was beautiful, you know, I'm ready to sell. I was like, let's go. So I just, you know, I kept up with him for a week, just making sure October 1st, I was going to get him on the phone. I was like, hey, Barney, hope we're still on. I set the time for us. I made sure, you know, to walk him through it because I didn't want him to leave me this time. You know, it took me so to get him just on a phone call. Boom, October 1st happens. I get on the phone with him. You know, my heart's pounding a little bit because I'm like, this has to go right because this guy's down and it's just up to me to make sure it goes smoothly. So basically, called him up. You know, we had a great conversation, man. I could have not asked for a better conversation. We, you know, he just ended up him just being like a tired landlord. He had a couple properties, about 6 properties, and he was just getting ready to sell this one. I guess he wanted to cash in. You know, he was a little older, so he was like tired. He's been a landlord. He was an ex-realtor. He had a bunch of experience in this, but he just wanted to get cashed out, you know, quick. So what we basically talked about was, you know, a little bit of his history, a little bit of his motivation, the condition of the property. And the good thing was the condition of this property was really well kept. You know, it was old, super old, but it was well kept. So it wasn't going to be like crazy rehab or anything. Ended up, he wanted the tax appraisal price. I told him the tax appraisal price was $56,000. So, you know, to get there, you know, I kind of, you know, did a little negotiating. I said, hey, we can come in at 52,500. That's the max, kind of, you know. And, you know, he was like, I got to think about it. So, you know, I took a risk going a little lower than tax appraisal. Even if I did tax appraisal, I would have still made a deal, you know. But, you know, I just want a little more, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but, you know, maybe I would start low, go up to 56. So I sent over the contract through DocuSign. He wanted to review it. Basically, I put 15 days to close, you know, from ratification of contract, because I knew he wanted it quick, and I knew this was a deal so I could sell it fast. And I want to get paid, man. I was going broke. Straight up, my bank account was going down. I was like, okay, well, if I don't get a deal this month, like this, like, I don't know what I'm about to get a regular job or something, you know? So basically, I was riding on this deal for sure to save me, to get my business rebooted and stuff. So it just ends up like that, you know. I send the contract and he goes ahead and accepts it. He signs it like 4 days later on October 5th. So October 5th, he signs it and his wife signs it. And literally, I'm like, boom, let's go. 15 days, I got to find a buyer now, you know. He agreed to 52,500, which I was like kind of surprised, you know, but dude, let's go. That's extra like 4K I just made just from trying. So, you know, you got to try like that. And then I just straight up in the first hour of getting this contract, I started, you know, posting on Craigslist. You know, I actually had a screenshot of on your TikTok live of what to do like after. You're like bigger pockets, Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. I was like, okay, it's kind of blurry, but I was like, all right, let's get it. So I started posting everywhere, Facebook, anywhere I could post it pretty much. And then the thing I did that I don't know if you've mentioned it, I'm sure you have, was, you know, call local flippers that have done it in the area. So I just got on the phone, you know, I went on to Propstreams, saw a couple of homes like less than a mile away that were flipped successfully. I straight up called this guy. My first phone call, it was an agent. He wasn't, you know, he was like, kind of thought I was BS or something. I don't know. He was kind of an a-hole. But the second call, literally about an hour into me trying to find a buyer, I called someone who was a realtor and an investor. So he had listed the property and bought the property. So I knew like this guy might be legit. So I called him. I told him, hey, I have your next project. If you're interested, it's close to your house. You know, it was less than 0.7 miles from your last flip. He was like, yo, send me the details. Boom, send him the details. He was interested right away. He was saying, you know, I have buyers, but, you know, I might buy this myself. So I told him the purchase price with my assignment fee in there. And basically, within that hour, ended up him being the buyer at the end of the day. So I got a bunch of hit ups on Facebook, Craigslist, all that. But it ended up me calling this guy. So I didn't even need a post, but you know what? It was good to like get other buyers, build a cash buyers list. This is how you build a good cash buyers list, man, because people, you know, they think, you know, let me build a cash buyers list first, then get the deal. If you have a good deal, you will get buyers no matter what. People are always looking for the next deal. So, you know, just go out there and grind, get the deal, and the buyers will come to you. That's what I have to say.
Boom, bro, dude, man, dude, I want to say congrats, dude. That persistent of following up, closing a deal, really. Dude. Good job, good for you, bro. So now, I really want to break this down for those of you who's watching. So, Victor, where did you go to pull your list?
I just did PropStream. You know, you talked about PropStream. I learned this from you. You're like, you know, I don't know what you were talking about, and you said, you know, PropStream or a couple other stuff, and you know, I just got PropStream. I started the 7-day free trial, and you know, I really liked the interface. I liked everything about it. So I just, subscribed to it. So that was pretty much, taken from my bank account a little bit, but I was, a little investment here, went a long way. Honestly, it was worth it.
Dude, heck yeah, bro. So for those of you, listen, so Victor's used PropTrains. That's what we've been using for years. And I share that with everybody because I love them. I mean, their data to me is pretty accurate. So I'll leave the affiliate link below if you want to go check them out. If you use my affiliate link, you get a 7 days free trial. After the 7 days, if you don't like them, you can just disconnect. There's really no string attached, all right? So I'll leave the affiliate link just right below. Now, what list, Victor, what list did you pull from PropStream?
It was a high equity absentee owner list. It wasn't like, though, it was just non-occupied. And I don't know, I think I put not listed on the MLS, so I had to make sure, it wasn't listed.
Right.
And just made sure I put, 15 years plus of ownership, stuff like this. I think it was a super basic list, but the thing was that I kind of like used the highlight thing with the maps, so you get just a certain section and it just pulls whatever's in that section. Man, I'm so lucky I highlighted that little corner, and I was like, let me just test this out, because I didn't have that much money to invest. So I was like, let me just test this little corner out. And it was only 300 names. So to get 300 and then get a big deal like this, that made me feel really good. It was a perfect investment. 300 names. The amount of investment that it took me in total was probably like less than $600. It was like maybe 500 or 400 something, and that turned into 22,500. So, it was perfect. It was worth it, honestly.
Heck yeah, man, dude, 500 and turned to 22G. Now, okay, so Victor, you went on there, dude. So you pulled a list of high equity absentee owner, and you got about 300, dude. So you actually did this in a completely different state.
Yep, all virtual, man. I didn't do.
Dude,
I didn't leave
nice.
my house. I just stayed on the phone, stayed on the computer, just grinded every single day, And it took me a while to get into, making a schedule for myself. A lot of people, they want to do this part-time, which is good. I understand, but you have to make sure you do it at the same time every day, in my opinion, because that gives you momentum, that gives you consistency, and that gives you like, kind of a rhythm. And once I was in that rhythm, it took me 20 days to get someone. After that, I got a bunch of warm leads and a couple stuff like that throughout the whole thing, but nobody, agreed to the price that I wanted at the end of it. But yeah, this is definitely worth it. And if you're building a pipeline, this deal mixed in with more acquisitions, you're building up a pipeline, you're getting the next deal while this is ready to close. It took me a couple months, but that's the beauty of it, honestly. So it's just about consistency, definitely.
Yep, dude, I 100% agree with you, bro. Okay, so you take that list, you pull that list from PropStreams, and then what's the next thing you did with that list, bro?
With that list, I just texted the list. I texted the list because I was doing cold calling, and it wasn't really successful. I don't know if it was because there was the skip tracing got me a couple wrong numbers and stuff. I was kind of getting tired of it. I wasn't like I was kind of just like, let me try a campaign of just texting a list and then see what happens. Because I had sent postcards on my first ever advertising. I was a complete fail, so I was like, I don't think postcards is the thing. This is 2020. I don't think people really look at their mail at all. So I called a couple leads, and I got their info. They're warm leads. We turned into negotiating, but it didn't end up. So I tried texting just to try another avenue, and it worked, man. That's it.
Right. Okay, so the thing is, for those of you who's listening, the quickest and the cheapest way to get in front of a seller is text and cold calling, in my opinion, right?
Okay.
Now, and for those of you who's into sales like Victor, dude, if you jump on wholesaling, you're going to kill it because you're not afraid to cold call. You're not afraid to door knock. You're not afraid to talk to strangers. A lot of people have a really tough time overcoming, right, the fear of cold calling or talking to strangers or making offers, right?
Yep.
But when you're into sales, you have that sales skills, man, you're going to crush it in this business, right?
Yeah.
It just comes down to you just need to talk to a lot of people. So now, Victor, let's talk about the next one, dude. What what company or what lead or what source do you use for text messaging?
Text messaging. So I'm in this Facebook group called Wholesaling Full-Time, and
Yep.
you know, there was this guy that I posted, you know, I have $500. How do I flip this? Like, what would you do? And the owner of the group commented, you know, try batch leads. It was you know, batch skip tracing batch leads.
Yep.
Try free trial for $1.
Yep.
You get 100 texts.
Yep.
And I'm like, that's pretty dope, you know, let me try this, you know. So it came from that 500 texts, you know, that $1.
Oh,
so,
really, bro?
Yeah, it was
so,
pretty much
dude,
500 that I got. I spent more, but it never turned to a lead. But from that 500, it turned into this.
Nice, bro. So things, Victor, you must have missed my other video. So I did share. So you guys, that's who we use too. So Victor, take that list, go to batchlead.io/WTM, right? So I'll drop the link right below. I even shared on my TikTok. I share pretty much everything. You get a lot of you just not willing to put in the time to do the work and for those of you who's listening to me, when you're starting out, the worst thing that you can, like, you cannot DM some of these high player and tell them, hey, can you help me? Dude, all the free info, spend some time, right? And figure it out yourself. But if you're going to talk to some of these high-end guys that are, you know, dude, it's like spit out the money. That's it, dude. I'm telling you. It's not reaching out, hey, can you help me? Oh, my brother, sister, this and that, and can you help me? You know how many messages that they get a day with those kind of people? No, dude, listen, man. Don't be the person to reach out playing the sad song, playing the story song. Dude, no stranger. Dude, I'm giving you guys the real talk. No stranger is going to help you out. When they say, oh, I'm going to help you out, it's this, dude. It all comes down to is you got the money, dude. If you don't get the money, do the work yourself, bro. Shit. And the thing is, you got to understand, you know, you cannot hate on people like that, dude. It's that they came from nothing too. I put in the time, I put in the money to get to where I am today. Nothing was free, nothing was handed to me, bro. Okay, so I want those of you who are in the situation, you need to understand that if you want it, you got to take it, like you got to take it in your control and make things happen. All right. So now, Victor, so batchleads.io, I'll put the affiliate link down below. Okay. So you get 500 text free message for $1. Okay. Now, okay. So you sent text message. Okay. So we got that out of the way. Now, Victor, what was the ARV on the property?
ARV was about, what I calculated really conservatively was about 150.
Okay, so the ARV was 150, and do you know how much the repair is?
I estimated just from, you know, not even seeing it at all, just assuming, hey, I just assumed the worst, honestly. I assumed they needed a gut job just because I see it, but I didn't know, you know, probably a full reno to make it really nice. 40K. Okay.
And then you got a lockout on a contract for how much?
I got it locked up on the contract
52,
for
right?
500.
Okay, so let's just say 52. Okay, let's just say 52. So you got on the contract for 52. Let's plus 22. So you send it out to your buyer for 74?
75 actually. So
okay, so you send it out to your buyer for 75G. And how long did it took you to find the buyers?
1 hour.
1 hour. Okay, let me tell you guys. Here's the power of Propstreams. Propstreams, what you can do is like Victor just did. You can go in there. You can go on there, locate your property that you got under contract, and then you can pull everything within a mile, half a mile, whatever it is, however far you want to go out, and it can pull up all the cash transaction that recently just happened, and then you can just literally go on there and pound the phone and call these realtors. And Victor's, and most of these realtors, I wouldn't say most, but some of these realtors, they get the realtor license because they also want to be an investor. Okay, so some of them are a realtor and investor, and those are the best. They understand, but a lot of times, so what you want to do is all those cash transaction, pound the phone, call them up, and did exactly what Victor just did. Say, hey, I got a deal down the road here, just a couple blocks away from yours. I think you will like it. Send them over the deal, talk to them and just send the deal over to them. And let me tell another thing with PropStreams that I don't really talk about. is that, well, some of you will be like, well, Khang, in my market, it's really, you know, it's really saturated, or the price is too high. Where can I, like, how do I know which market is best for me to go in if I want to decide to do it virtual? Well, Propstreams, there's a heat map. So you can go in there, there's a heat map. You can pull up and it'll tell you exactly what states, even in your own state, it'll tell you where all the cash transaction happens, where all the hot spot is. And then you can pick out the zip code and then target those area. Just an FYI for those of you, okay?
Yeah,
So,
or you can like me and Google a US map, point your finger somewhere and just do it. Because that's literally what I did.
That's what you did, bro?
I literally pulled up a map on Google.
Or you can do that.
But the heat map is good too, for sure.
Yeah. So you send it out to the buyer for 75.
Yep.
Found the buyer in 1 hour. The buyer did the walkthrough on the property.
So this is how it ended up. I knew he was legit. He was a realtor. So, you know, I told him, hey, man, if you can get me boots on the ground there, someone reliable to, you know, either take pictures or be there in a walkthrough, I'll appreciate it. And, you know, he came back with me. He's pretty smart. So he said, you know, if I help you out, I want first dibs, you know, no matter what. And I was a little hesitant because, you know, I knew this price, it was probably going to start a bidding war. So I gave him my word, though. You know, I was like, you know what? It's worth it. A legit cash buyer, and he'll help me out. We can build a good relationship. So I said, you got it, man. You know, if you get me a someone to get boots on the ground, reliable, and take pictures and stuff like that, you get first shot at it. So basically, I got so many cash buyers trying to hit me up for this, but you know, I vetted a bunch of them. Some people trying to jay stuff. You know, you got to be careful posting. Don't post your address right away. You gotta definitely vet the buyer. So, you know, I got about 5 cash buyers to go on Saturday. So all of them at one time to go view it, because you know, I didn't want to really have multiple people going in and out and stuff. And a tenant was in the process of moving out, so it wasn't completely empty. He had like his bed there still, but he pretty much had everything out except his bed and a couple of personal stuff. And then had that guy go and report back to me, make sure everything was locked up and stuff. The walkthrough, I guess, was like 30, 40 minutes. I got every cash buyer there, you know, started hitting me up saying they're interested, they want it. People were offering more than the purchase price. They were doing like 78, 79. And I was like, freaking hell, man. I promised this guy, you know, it's for 75, you know. But you know what? That little extra profit was not worth burning a relationship. Plus, you know, my word, you know, I really thought, I'm happy. So why do I gotta go crazy for it? So, and having a legit cash buyer benefit from me, you know, that's just great for my reputation, and that's just gonna cement me for, you know, any other deal I get. I know who to go to, and you know, he has buyers, or he'll buy it himself. So, you know, I think that relationship is gonna be really good, definitely.
Dude, bro, I absolutely agree. You guys gotta understand that reputation, man, it takes years and years to build, but it only takes 1 second, bro, boom, to destroy it. I like that, bro. Okay, so now, Victor, people probably want to know, man. So how much earnest money do you put down, bro, with the seller?
100. Blueberry.
$100? That's
it, yeah.
Nice, man. So, and then how much deposit did the buyer put down?
2,500.
Nice. So, and then I know a lot of you are going to watch this and say, well, Khang, what if you can't find a buyer? Well, you know, as a wholesaler, as a potential buyer in the contract, there's an inspection contingent, which means in that time frame, if you can't find a buyer, you can actually back out the deal, walk away, scratch free, get your earnest money back. You just got to make sure that you just got to make sure that you get it done within that time period. If you cannot, you got to let the seller know. Okay. So Victor, I mean, that's it, man. 22 G's in 15 days, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go. So Victor, dude, for those that want to connect with you, man, how can they?
Man, TikTok, Instagram, you know what it is. Let's go get this money.
Right. But so what's your name?
So On my Instagram, it's, let me just pull this up, Victoriously. So it's Victor, IOUSLYRN.
That's it?
And the story about that, it was like, my path was to be a nurse. So I put RN because I was going to be a registered nurse, studying straight up like 5 to 6 hours a day, trying to, you know, get A's on all my reports, get A's on all my classes. It was super hard, you know, but I did it and I got into nursing school. And the craziest part was, you know, they kicked me out for not having health insurance, you know, by a certain deadline. I couldn't afford it and my parents were going through a divorce. So, you know, I was in a rough time, you know, and I thought, this is it. I'm free. I'm going to have a secure job. And, you know, to get kicked out of nursing school, it really hurt, definitely. And I didn't know what I was going to do after that. I was like, you know, studying 6 hours a day and I have to reapply and all this, it's going to be crazy. So, you know, I gave up on school at that point after getting kicked out. You know, I lost all my momentum. And, you know, it's super hard to be a nurse. I'm not going to lie. You got to study every day, definitely. But you know what? Let's go. It's all good. This is where I'm at now. So I don't care.
That's right, bro, dude. You were meant to be an entrepreneur. So
you're the man, straight up.
Hey, thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Hey, Victor, so that's on Instagram. So how can they connect with you on TikTok? Same thing?
TikTok. Let's go. My TikTok is Victoriously, but the O, so it's Victor, VICTOR 0 USLY.
Got it. And the thing is, you guys, I'll make sure that I'll put the link right below if you guys want to connect with Victor. All right, Victor, what are some last words that you want to tell the audience that are just starting out, man?
Last words, man, is listen to Khang. Listen to Khang. That's all I gotta say. You gotta be motivated by him. You know, he did an interview with this guy named Roman. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Remember Johnson? He made, you know, he was like 19 or something. I don't even know.
It's crazy.
That pushed me, bro. Honestly, seeing that interview, I was like, what am I doing? You know, this kid's out here grinding and all I have to do is just put dedication to it. A lot of people, you know, they want to DM you or they want to like ask super basic questions that you could find on Google, man. You know, you gotta put in the work. If you're out here catching yourself, you know, asking, I don't know where to do, I don't know what to start, go on Google, go on YouTube. There's a bunch of videos on wholesaling. It took me a couple months to like fully feel like I got this left, right, back of my hand type stuff. But you know, that's because, you know, I'm used to studying hard and, you know, I was studying to be a nurse. So I had a different kind of study mindset. But, you know, you could definitely get the basics of it super well and then just start. All you got to do is get on the computer and just dedicate 3 hours at least. Just sit there and do not move. Just sit there at the computer and think of Monet. That's it.
So the thing is, like, for those of you who don't understand, man, when I first started, I put in countless of hours of watching YouTube videos. And, you know, for, like when I get DM or messages from people and say, Khang, where do I start? Dude, when I look at that message, I'll be like, come on, man, I put out so much video. Dude, just freaking go watch it and then just, dude, text me there, Khang. Where do I start? Dude, I get DM like, Khang, can I get 10 minutes of your day? Can I get 30 minutes? Hell to the no, bro. Who do you think you are, dude? Come on, man. Shit. You know?
Life, you know?
See, the thing is, a lot of people don't understand. When I first started, and then I started to take momentum, I started to close some wholesale deal, right? Within like a couple of years in, dude, I was going to lunch with so many people in my area. Khang, can I get 30 minutes? Okay, cool, man. Yes, I can help you. Dude, you got to understand that if you don't value your time, no one will value your time, dude. Because that 30 minutes, another 30 minutes, another 30 minutes, dude, it'll take up your whole entire day. And the things you got to understand is that 99.9% of the people that wants your time ain't going to do shit.
Agreed,
ain't gonna do shit. Okay. So, dude, I gave up so much of my time. I said, okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. I'll do it, dude. And then I started to realize, and then I called them back a month later. Oh, Khang, it's not what I want to do. Oh, it's not. From that day on, dude, I say, ain't nobody gonna get my time for free. Shit.
Exactly.
Like it or not, love me or hate me. That's exactly how it's gonna go down, man.
Exactly, man. You know, I don't ask for help for anybody. You know, as soon as you put me on to the information, I went on YouTube, Google, everything. I was like, what is this guy talking about? What is wholesaling? You know, and then you kind of broke it down on a piece of paper on one of your videos. I was like, bro, this sounds legit. I gotta like figure this out. So I dedicated so much time. You know, the people, real G's move like real G's move in silence like lasagna. Have you heard that line?
No. No.
Lil Wayne, man, come on. So
really?
yeah, you
Come on.
silence. You gotta move in silence, you know, and you know, put in the work in when no one else is putting in that work, you know. So
dude,
good.
I love it, man. Because winner don't talks and loser, only loser, dude. The loser's always the one that talks the most and ain't doing shit.
I agree, 100%. Hey, and all your videos on like, you know, on that Netflix, on that, you know, you always be saying on that.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, bro, this guy speaks truth to people that don't want to hear it. That kind of stuff, you know, I 100% agree. People sit on their ass, sit on Netflix, and you know, I don't know what they want. They visualize, you know, being rich, a rich lifestyle, but you know, they just sit on the couch and don't do shit.
Don't do it. Dude, the thing is, a lot of you that are watching right now look forward to Sunday football. Dude, Sunday football ain't gonna do shit for you. Some of you, dude, 99.9% of you don't deserve to watch Sunday football, dude. Get your money together. Get your money together first, and then you can actually deserve that. Dude,
Yeah.
before that, dude, me, no vacation, no TV. Dude, I freaking just hustle.
I agree, 100%.
Dude, get your money right first. How can you be happy sitting there watching football, eating nachos, and drinking beers when your bank account is at a -0, bro? Come on, man.
Hey, come on, man.
Come on. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video added a lot of value to you. If it does, show me and my guest some love. Smash that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Wholesale to Million family. Be sure to smash that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, and until next time, you guys, take care and ciao. Thanks, Victor.
Have a good one, man.
You too, bro.